welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I have videoed anything. I made the video of the face mask, and I've had many views on that, and I appreciate that. Since then, masks have become sort of a way of life for us. So I've determined there are some better ways to handle our mask and to wear our mask. The problem I find with my mask is that I take it off and on a lot. When I'm working, I work a little while and then I'll be where I don't need to wear it all the time. So I'll take it off and I end up, sticking it in my pocket, and and then you end up having to get a new mask because you've got it all wadded up. So I thought something similar to a pacifier clip. All of us that have had children in the last, or grandchildren, in the last, I don't know, several years, the use of a pacifier keeper, you clip this to the child's clothes, and then when the pacifier falls out of their mouth, it doesn't go very far. So I was thinking, I had made some of these, and I had a couple of these laying around. So you would actually clip this to your like shirt collar, or pinch up a piece of material, or something, clip it in kind of close around your neck, and then you could clip this to your mask and just let it fall and hang without having to put it down, which you don't want to do, or wad it up and stick it in your purse or your pocket. So I don't know, I got busy just looking around my sewing room and I made this. I mean, it's cute. This is a little heavy. It's a clip. They make several kinds. This is the kind you would buy at a hardware store. This is a different colored one. These are just what I had. And then I got to thinking, well, I've got a lanyard clip. I just tied some paracord, melted it so it wouldn't come out, and then I had some jewelry stretchy cord. And what you would do with this is you would put this cord part in here, and then you would, let me show you. This is how you do some of these pacifier clips are like this too. But anyway, it would be, you would just tighten it down, the loop. I mean, I think fishing line would work just as well. And it's not so visible, and it's lightweight. And then you would just clip this to either your shirt pocket or your collar or just something on your clothing, so that when you took your mask off, and it would just, hang down. And again, you wouldn't have to put it away. I got to looking around my sewing room, and I had a couple of things. This is called a Wonder Clip. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get up a little closer. These we use in sewing a lot, and as you can see in the middle part, there's a small gap there. And I thought, I could find something. So I had ordered these by mistake from a company, and I had put them away, and it's like a key ring, but it's a little triangle. Anyway, I threaded that through the back of this. You just have to get creative with this stuff. So anyway, long story short is, this is what I came up with. I just tied a piece of paracord to that little triangle that stuck through here. And same thing, what I did is I have some 24, that might be 28 gauge wire. I just put that cord, a stretchy, this is like bracelet cord. But like I said, you could use fishing line, and see, it's not very visible. And I bent it over, I just folded it over and anyway, I just took the wire. You could use a clamp of some kind. Like I said, just get creative. Here's another one that I did. And it also has what they call the pacifier clip on it. It's kind of big for this, but it would still work. And stitched it. But then on this end, I had some, I call them diaper snaps. They're called cam snaps. But anyway, you use a little apparatus. I put those on there, and you would just, again, that one's got one on that side. Let's put it on this side. You would just bend that over, like so. snap it on, and it's lightweight, you know, and then you would just clamp this again to your clothing. So anyway, that was just a brainstorm I had because I got tired of, you know, trying to figure out what I want to do with this mask when I'm not wearing it. Like I said, you don't want to put it down anywhere, especially if you're in public. You don't want to lay it down. And you know, I got tired of sticking it in my purse, and it messes it up. And I mean, these things are not inexpensive when you go to buy them, and you want to be able to reuse it. So, you know, anyway, it was just a thought. If anybody has any better ideas, I don't know, let me know, and we'll share. And another thing, and I found, I'm not going to take all the credit for this. I was going through YouTube and looking at some new ways to make masks, because there are better ways. And since we're going to be in this for a lot longer, I mean, this is July the 10th, and I got a feeling we're going to be doing this for quite some time. This is Louisiana. We're a hot spot, so masks are going to be what we need. Anyway, you know, the loops on some of these homemade are, you know, we used elastic, a lot of us did in the beginning, and I noticed there's still a lot of people out there with homemade masks that have elastic. It's very uncomfortable. It's tight. I don't know. And this is one of the first ones I made. Of course, I had to tie it because I had made it too big. But anyway, it's still too tight. You know, it's tight. Lady on YouTube uses pantyhose. Look at this. This is absolutely amazing. So, and she said go to the Dollar Tree and you can get pantyhose in a package for $1. And you can get the nude color and of course the black, and the black works on the things that have black in it. But anyway, so what you do is you take it and you just stretch it out and you cut it. You can use scissors, but I'm going to use my roly thing here. I cut off the toes, keep it together like it was packaged. It makes it easier. And then of course I have my mat here so I can see. And what I do is I just cut them every 2 inches. Just go through and cut them. I'm just going to do a few so I can show you. And you get quite a few out of one pair of pantyhose. I mean, I did all of these out of one pair of pantyhose. And then what I do is I go through, and I open them up and just give it a good stretch like that. And I just make a pile. Okay? Nothing hard, not rocket science. Okay, so we do a bunch of these, and then, you know, like I said, you have this pile. What I have to do, because even these loops, you see how big they stretch? So what I end up doing is I've determined about 7 inches, and we'll use this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, is about the right length, okay, for a mask. These are the newest styles of masks that I make, and they really are nice. And then I have this handy dandy hook. You could use a crochet hook or anything that's got a hook on the end of it. And you just pull it through, and I just give it a little tie. Get it in there. Make sure it's nice and snug. And then you just feed it through the opening. And there you have it. Here's what I've done both sides. This works amazing. It's just so comfortable. And here I've done this is one of my old style masks that I used to make. And I put it in there, and it's just works so much better. So those are my ideas and my discoveries that I've made since I had made my first video a long time ago. I've had lots of views, and I do thank you for that. But back to this, I mean, you can get really creative. I mean, you could take anything if you don't have this sort of stuff on hand, you can just go to Hobby Lobby, and I mean, these are not that expensive. I mean, you could get something as pretty and fancy as these if you want to get fancy. But anyway, I just wanted to share, and I appreciate the following, and please like and subscribe.